Folks, Black Bull Markets have 10 merch packs to give away to clients who sign up before the end of the year, including one of these trader keys. So to go in the draw, all you need to do is sign up with the link below this video or in the podcast description, and you'll go in the draw to win. It's that simple. And remember, folks, when you sign up to Black Bull Markets through the Trading Nut link below, you're going to get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000 on your first deposit. All you need to do is click the link in the description below the video or the podcast.
Okay. I'm hoping my audio is perfect, or it's better than last time. Can anybody let me know if my audio is coming through fine? All right. I am not going to waste any time. I hope everyone is well, whoever's watching this. I did say that I was going to be back on the following Tuesday. The last time we had this session, it was on Thursday. Last week, Thursday, and a couple things have happened since. The last time we spoke. We were trading 3 currency pairs at the time. It was Euro AUD. I was in Pound CAD as well, and I was in USD JPY. Since our last video, since our last live, I'm gonna show you what happened with Euro AUD. Unfortunately, regrettably, but these things happen. Yeah, this is the trade that I was in on Euro AUD, and yeah, we fell into, we hit our stop loss on this particular trade. A little bit of profit, but yeah, I didn't secure anything, and I don't really secure partials anyway. So this hit stop loss. I lost a percentage on this particular trade. Moving on to Pound CAD. Right. I think when I took the video, we were at the highs somewhere over here, and I was just like basically just sharing that I expect this price to actually fall, and it has, fortunately for me. We've kind of fell towards our TP. We haven't quite hit it yet, but I'm still holding. And like I said, I have not taken any partials, and I have not moved my stop loss whatsoever, right? Because it can pretty much do anything. And I really want the whole trade. I do believe that we can fall to these lows down here. So I'm holding on to this trade here. And then we have UJ, which has been a pain, man, which has been a thorn in my side. I don't know. I really don't know what's happening with UJ. It hasn't really done anything for like, how many days is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With today being the 9th trading day of it just ranging. It's going to break out to the top side and it falls back in. And it's going to break out to the bottom side and then it falls back up, or it rises back up. And it's just been ranging ever since. So I'm still holding on to this. I still believe in this trade. As you guys know, or as I've explained in my previous video, I am a swing trader. So I am going to be holding my positions for as long as it takes, to be honest. This Over here, let me see. Where is it? This could be this. You know, it could be this. Could be a little flag, you know, building up for the long for the breakouts on the long side. I like to also just do analysis on DXY simultaneously whenever I'm doing analysis on anything USD related. And here as well, like, you know, we're currently locked in this consolidation box here. My money's on us breaking to the top side because obviously if you see this move here, here's a consolidation box here. This hasn't been achieved here either. So there's still some upside, potentially. But I would like to think that there's still some upside to the dollar index. And with that breakout going up, obviously these currency pairs are correlated for the most part. So it would also push USD JPY up as well. So we talked about Euro AUD, which was my loss last week. Pound CAD is currently floating in profit. USD JPY is floating in drawdown. And there is another trade that I'm about to take. Well, I guess as soon as I actually get triggered, because I use pending orders. So I never really enter at market. So I feel like there could be an opportunity here to catch this back down. Obviously, depending on what actually happens over this week, it's a huge week in the markets this week. In fact, I don't want to say it's a huge week. Let's just say it's going to be a busy week in terms of news releases. So tonight, or in an hour or so from now, I have USD news that's coming out. Tomorrow morning, AUD. This is high impact news, by the way. So AUD news is coming out tomorrow morning, followed by in the evening, there's going to be the FOMC statement that's going to come out, which should hopefully be big for us. And then on Thursday, it's the pound monetary policy statement. And Friday finishes us off with the NFP. So at this point, I'm hoping for just any type of volatility, honestly. I don't even have a bias one way or the other. If I'm being honest with you, I'm just like, we've been consolidating for pretty much the entirety of January, and it's been extremely frustrating for me, especially as a swing trader. Like, I make money when the market moves aggressively one way or the other, like 100, 200, 300 pips. So if we're locked in a consolidation, it's very frustrating for me because I'm not making any money, to be honest with you. I'm not going to be making any money. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. And then, as of there are a couple other trading ideas that I'm looking at, but I don't want to actually talk about them now because they could literally be nothing. They could be nothing. I think about 6 to 7 possible trading ideas that I'm going to be looking at Wednesday evening after the FOMC statement, or maybe just before the FOMC statements. You know, I'm just gonna be checking things out, because I could see like at least 6 to 7 possible trading ideas. But it kind of be pointless just to discuss them now when, you know, we're ranging still. So on Thursday, I have another live that's going to go out on Thursday morning. So I think by then I'll probably have a better answer in regards to these new opportunities. But yeah, for now, this is pretty much what I'm looking at. I am looking at AUD JPY possibly rallying higher. It's frozen. It's frozen. So there UJ goes again, still just trapped in this, whatever you call it. Anyway, so yeah, very simple stuff, key levels, and you know the kind of stuff that you know you'd learn honestly on at an elementary level, I guess, in forex. I do not complicate any of what I do. It's very simple, very simple. Hence, you can see me talking about these descending flags. I only use them because there's still, or let me say, I've done the back testing. So I have the data on each pattern and how accurate or inaccurate it is on any specific currency pair or commodity. So that's probably the, you know, the hot sauce. If there is any, that's probably the hot sauce. Good evening, Sniper Trader. Hope you're well, man. What's the time in Indonesia? Just for interest's sake. So yeah, as I was saying, I've compiled just pages and pages of just like data going back quite some time. So I know that, okay, a head and shoulders pattern, for instance, on pound yen is absolutely not going to happen. But on pound NZD, um, it has a higher accuracy, and that's just like doing the grunt work. Honestly, you just have to just pick a day and just open up a spreadsheet and just start compiling information. So that's where my age kind of begins and ends. But yeah, beyond that, it's very simple chart patterns and key levels. I believe that the market just trades from one key level to one key level. And yeah, that's kind of like what I do. I use that to kind of identify stop loss levels and take profit levels and also entries. Guys, have any questions for me over some of the stuff that I've just covered? I am also taking all of these trades on my Blue Guardian account. I think we're going to be doing an update on our accounts this weekend, if I'm sure, if I'm correct, because now we do it monthly. So everybody's kind of going to reveal how they're doing with their accounts. For me, I think I'm like at break even now because of the Euro AUD trade was my first trade and ended up in a loss. And this pound CAD trade, which is in profit now, is kind of like made back that loss. And then you have UJ, which is just, I don't know what UJ is doing. I don't know what UJ is doing. It's just one of the trades I took before. I don't know when, like a week ago, not a week ago, sometime in the beginning of Jan, I suppose. It's kind of played out really nicely. This is USD CAD. Let's see. I think this shows a loss. Yeah. So I took this USD franc trade, I think somewhere around the same time as I took the USD CAD, and I actually got stopped out of this, which is so sad because it went my direction anyway. But it happens. What are we gonna say, right? What can we say? These things happen. New Zealand franc has been consolidating for essentially a month. Like, this is just a month straight of consolidation. Nothing special, nothing fun. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can find something later on this week. I suppose we're just gonna see. We're just gonna have to see. I nearly got into this trade, but it's kind of a good thing that I didn't because it fell back down. But I'm still holding it as a pending. I don't know. Maybe we have this descending right here. It'll break above that and move up again. Just gonna have to see. That was a nice trade. That was the beginning of the year as well. Very nice trade. So yeah, that is pretty much me for the next 48 hours. Hopefully something interesting happens, honestly. Hopefully something I'm praying for something interesting to happen. In fact, actually, it would be nice to see what happens within the next 36 minutes. It'd be nice to see what happens within the next 36 minutes because we have the CV consumer confidence and the JOLTS job openings. I do not place a lot of importance in these fundamental news releases, to be honest with you. I just think they're there just to serve, just to kind of inject liquidity into the markets. So I'm hoping that at least, like, that's the least that this thing can do. And these news releases apparently are going to affect the USD. So that could be good news for my USD JPY trade, or it could be bad news. Who knows? But I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers because it would be nice to finally get out of this trade. Finally. In fact, while I have you guys, quick question. How many of you guys think the DXY is going to break out to the top side? And who thinks they're going to break out? Oh, who thinks the DXY will break out to the downside and why? This is the dollar index, by the way. So this kind of just measures the strength of the US dollar. If DXY goes down, USD CAD goes down too. USD franc goes down too, but Euro USD will go up if DXY goes down. Euro USD goes up, Pound USD goes up, AUD USD goes up as well. So basically all the currencies that end with USD will do the opposite of what DXY does. I think that's a better explanation. And all the currencies that begin with USD will do the exact same thing that the dollar index will do. So my question to you guys, looking at the market right now, what do you guys think in regards to dollar index? Do you guys think it's going to go down or do you think it's going to go up? Hey, Diggs. That's one person that thinks it's going to go down. From where I'm sitting, I'm hoping that it goes up. I'm hoping that it goes up. I'd appreciate it if it went up. What's happening with gold? Sheesh. I know that a few people were short. Huh, they must be in pain right now. I know a couple of people that went short here at these highs, yeah. No, is it these ones? No, 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 no. They went short here. They went short here. So yeah. It's not looking good. The last time I traded gold was like on the 13th of December. Haven't touched it since. What is the meaning of what is the meaning of low, medium, and high on my Facebook? I don't know what you're talking about. So you're gonna have to elaborate. Low, medium, and high on my Facebook. I don't know what you're talking about. Please try to clarify what you mean. It will go up. Well, I agree with you there. It will go down because of interest rates. Yo, educate me. Educate me. Please do not leave me just there, bro. What do you mean by interest rates? Do you mean because of the FOMC rate announcement? Is that what you mean? That's coming out tomorrow night. Mind you, the dollar index has been falling since October. Okay? So that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the index that has been falling since last year, October. Obviously, there's no rule that says that, a particular commodity or index or currency can only fall for a certain amount of time. There is no rule like that. So it could fall, but I'm just saying that, like, let's not neglect to see that the dollar index has been falling since October of last year. So maybe this here could be a small retracement. Maybe it could be the beginning of a change of trend. We can go much higher. That's what I'm hoping for. But it'll be fun to see. It'll be fun to see. In a way. Let me see here. How is my UJ trade doing? Goodness. I thought for sure, like when we reached here, I was like, oh, okay, another loss. I thought like that was a loss. I was like, okay, I had accepted it, and then it actually retraced back upwards. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Pound CAD is retracing as well, which I don't like. I hate when it comes really close to your TP and then just begins to retrace, because you don't know if that is like, okay, I'm done moving down, or that's okay, we're changing direction completely. You literally have no idea. The US index, I think it's going down because on D1, the sale cycle closed. So now the sales cycle closed. So now it is only sales. Please clarify. Please give me a little bit more, because I'm a little bit confused by what you just said there. Let me see here. On D1, you said on day. I'm assuming you mean the daily time frame. So I think it's going down because on the day the sales cycle is closed and you only sales. Yeah, like I want to learn. I want to understand what you're thinking. Okay, but I'm gonna need you just to like clarify just a little bit more for me. Oh, okay. I think I get what you mean. By the way, I don't use MyFixBook for my news releases. I use Forex Factory. I think it's a lot more simpler, but I mean, hey, to each his own. So on these news websites where they release news releases, they categorize each news release between low impact, medium impact, and high impact. So low impact really, I mean, it kind of explains itself. It just means that the news release is not expected to impact the particular currency in a big way. Medium medium, really. It could have a medium effect on the currency. High impact means that it could have a high impact effect on the particular currency. So if you're looking at that news websites today, you're going to find in at least 23 minutes from now, there is high impact news coming out on USD. Consumer confidence and the job openings. Those news releases are expected to have a high impact on the USD currency and all of the USD crosses. So any currency that has USD in it should be impacted somewhat by this news release that's coming out. You guys got me for another 30 minutes. Like I wanna sit through this news release with you guys. Okay? So if it goes bad, you can hold my hand. But if it goes good, we can kind of celebrate together.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, I'm cool. How are you?
I'm fine, yourself?
I'm good, thank you. So yeah, I just tapped the I just gave you the link for the website that I use. It's very simple, very basic stuff, you know. Yeah. And you can like in the top corner you can actually like how can I say, you can filter so that you're only shown, like for instance for me, I don't want to know about the low impact news releases. I don't want to know about the news releases that don't mean anything to the currencies that I'm looking at. So I've kind of like filtered that I only see um, medium impact and high impact news releases. So that's what I get shown. So I like it for that. It's very clean, very simple. At a glance, I can just see what's happening and I can move on with my life. Any more questions? Any more questions? What's the dollar index doing? So there were a couple people that said it's going to go down. A couple people that say it's going to, I think it was just me that thinks it's going to go up. I will be honest though, when candlesticks do this, when they have these long wicks above and below them, pretty much anything can happen. It's like a coin toss. Anything can happen. You can go up and then go down and then go up. Pretty much anything can happen. However, it kind of pays to like have an idea and to stick to that idea. So yes, I could just be going down like, you know, as a captain on his ship right now, refusing to accept that it's, you know, it's sinking. Or I could be right. Who knows? But yeah, I'm still holding on to UJ and I am still holding on to Poundcat. What is that doing? Is it coming back down? It'd be cool. Like, you know, when you just hit a TP, you just have this joy just come over you. Like, I'm addicted to that feeling. I'm addicted to the feeling of take profit. So it'd be cool to have like to be done and dusted with this pound CAD trade, so I can just focus my prayers on USD JPY, focus my time and energy on USD JPY only. And I was also thinking about possible scenarios because both of these currencies, USD JPY and AUD JPY, they end with JPY. So I thought, hey, maybe when it rallies on USD JPY, it also rally on AUD JPY and tag me in for an entry. And then all speculative, by the way, like a crazy amount of speculation. But hey, that's trading after all, isn't it? A breakout, because you said that you were thinking that it's going to break out. You were thinking that it was going to break out where it'll go up. Oh yes, so you agree with me. You agree with me. However, man, it might not. This might not be the news release to do it. So we might be right, but we might not be right today. You know, as frustrating as that sounds, we might be right, but we might not be right today. So it could do it tomorrow. It could do it on Thursday. Could do it with NFP. Um, I'm alarmed at this though. I don't think anybody expected such a bullish move on gold. As much as I wasn't involved, I didn't expect a bullish move, especially this amount of bullishness on gold. And you must remember, like gold is basically acting autonomously at this point, right? Because it's not like let me take a look at Euro USD actually before I speculate. You see, Euro USD hasn't done anything. Pound USD hasn't done anything. Yet gold is soaring. Yeah, no, this must be like there must be a fundamental reason for this. I don't know. Some or other fundamental reason for this amount of bullishness that we're seeing on gold. And it's like the highest mover. Let me see. Yeah, it's like the highest mover today. I saw some movement on Euro Pound. I wonder what that was about. Pound CAD, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. How far is this? 60 pips. Let's go. Hey, Oliver. What are we selling? Tell us. What are we selling? Are you selling gold? Selling euro? What are you selling? 12 minutes until the high impact news release. AUD news comes out a couple hours after that as well. I have the AUD JPY. Be interesting to see what happens. And then, yeah. Wait, what time would this be? I gotta be awake. Yeah, Okay, so I do not think this is a good idea. This just screams horrible idea. Okay, don't do this. Whatever this is, don't do it. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. All right, 8 minutes. 8 minutes until the news release. 8 minutes until the news release. High impact news release regarding USD is out in 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Honestly speaking, I don't think there's anybody that can tell you what the best thing is to do. It's just down to you. What you're suggesting is not trading. You're going to wait 30 seconds before a news release and put on some type of a buy stop or a sell stop. That's not trading. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, then you're free to do it. But that's not trading. You have to, if you want to trade, you have to kind of behave like a trader. And that means, actually investing time into conducting analysis, learning some strategies, learning what doesn't work, learning what does work. The whole 30-second before news release thing is something that you try like in your first day of trying to figure out the markets. And it's like no offense to you because you might just be a beginner, but I just mean that if you want to take this seriously, you're going to have to actually take it seriously. Figuring out or trying to figure out what to do 30 seconds before news release is not the correct thing to do. That's already starting off on the wrong foot. But that's just my opinion. That is honestly just my opinion. Okay. 4 minutes until the high impact news release is out. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. What is gold doing? Okay, it's not moving any further in that rally, so it's really interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. Three minutes. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm counting this down almost like I'm so sure that there's going to be this huge high impact news release and like nothing can happen, like it wouldn't be unusual. That news release can come and go and there is absolutely no volatility in the market. it's a possibility. And yes, it will be frustrating. It will definitely be frustrating, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It's just another day in the markets. All right, 34 seconds. Two, one. Okay. Okay. The verdict is still out. Let me see. Still on pending. Okay, it's been released. And It's been a slight retracement, to be fair. UJ is now moving up slightly. I mean, it's still early days, right? All right, guys. All right, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. News came out. It affected it a little bit. It affected it a little bit, considering that USD/JPY was actually all the way down there before the news release, and now it's moving up. So it did kind of affect it. So I do appreciate that. Yeah. So this coming Thursday, I will be on here again. I will also have a couple more of those opportunities that I was talking about, that I've kind of been shelving for the last couple of days. I will have them as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday. It's been real. Thank you for coming in onto my live and participating. Okay, it's been real. I appreciate it. I will check you guys later on in the week.